Peter?
Showdown at the UN is right. For locals, it's going to be a big headache in terms of traffic and gridlock. You know how it is when the UN is in town, and they will be here next week. Very inconvenient. And right down there you can see the NYPD is already bolstering their security operation. Up there in that building, though, next week, it's going to be far more than an inconvenience for the White House. It could lead to a global diplomatic embarrassment. Shouts of protest in the Middle East in advance of what is expected to be a closely watched, controversial vote next week here in New York at the United Nations. At issue, statehood for the Palestinians. The expected vote could trigger chaos in the region and embarrassment on a worldwide scale for the Obama administration. On Friday, Palestinian Authority President Mahmoud Abbas said that he will push the UN for full membership next week.
We are going now to the United Nations to demand our legitimate right, which is to become a full member of the United Nations as a state of Palestine.
Triggering this response from the United States.
The Palestinians will not and cannot achieve statehood through a declaration at the United Nations. It is a distraction, and in fact, it's counterproductive.
Israel warns the vote could harm prospects for peace and called for renewed peace talks with no preconditions.
How do they expect really to achieve Palestinian statehood and peace if they refuse to talk to Israel? It's impossible.
If the controversial vote goes ahead as planned, it would put the U.S. in a prickly diplomatic position, with the White House expected to veto any move to grant United Nations recognition to a Palestinian state. Back now live. So what is going on tonight? Behind the scenes, there is furious diplomacy going on, trying to get both sides, the Israelis and the Palestinians, face to face to do those direct negotiations and get down to the table and discuss peace. President Obama himself is reportedly going to be here tomorrow in New York, trying to personally lead those efforts and avoid this high-stakes drama unfolding at the United Nations. Reporting live tonight from Manhattan on the East Side, I'm Peter Thorne, Pix 11 News.